Hello, my name is Riley and my partner is Mickey. Today we will be pitching BYD Company Limited. A little backstory on why we chose this company. We chose this because while we were on vacation in China, we saw that all the cars on the streets were basically BYD. They had replaced all the Toyota gas-powered cars, which used to litter the streets like 5 years ago.
This is just the table of content. Now for our first slide, company overview. BYD is the fastest growing global leader in the EV industry based in Shenzhen, China, with a 17.1 market share of the EV industry. BYD has also started expanding into Australia and European markets, and they have actually owned the vertically integrated low-cost production, which gives them a significant edge over competitors like Tesla and other China-based EV manufacturers. In 2023, BYD actually achieved sales of over 3 million battery electric vehicles, an almost 62% increase from last year being 2022, surpassing Tesla in 2023. Despite China's economic slowdowns over the past year, BYD tripled its dividend payout and narrowly missed its net income quota by $138 million USD in quarter one of 2024.
Investment thesis. BYD outpaces all its competitors, notably Tesla, yet it trades at a lower valuation and receives less attention. The average PE of the top 37 companies is negative 60.2, indicating that many are generating net losses. Exceptions include Tesla, Li Auto, and Electric Green Tech, with very high PEs. BYD's PE ratio, however, stands at 18.5, with revenue and net income growing 40% and 44.67% from last year. This is double Tesla's net income and revenue growth of 18.8% and 19.2%. BYD's EBIT and EBITDA have increased at CAGRs of 45.3% and 40.5% as well. BYD's strategic focus on their blade battery technology and low-cost production has allowed for more efficient production and protects their car prices from market fluctuations.
Industry analysis. Global growth of the EV market has recently experienced falters, but BYD's growth remains strong. China's EV companies are going through a price war, and BYD is able to continue undercutting its competitors by leveraging its low-cost, vertically integrated production. Their cheaper vehicles, such as the Seagull EV Honor Edition, starts at $9,700 USD. Despite its cheap price, it still offers high battery life, mileage, and energy efficient for such a low cost, which has been very appealing to customers. Companies in the EV market are also reliant on research and development for success, and whoever is able to develop better technology is going to expand quicker. Currently, BYD is the fastest growing company among all EV automakers, boasting the highest sales and revenue growth rate at 40% and 29.8% respectively.
Continued. Most of BYD's growth comes from the domination of the Chinese EV market, which holds for 60% of global EV sales. Although recently the Chinese EV market has experienced lower demand due to tougher economic conditions. In Australia, Tesla has market control as they have been established since 2014. But when BYD arrived in 22, they quickly grew with six-fold sales in Australia in the last year, along with plans to open 30 more dealerships in the next 1.5 years. Tesla sold around 41,000 vehicles, while BYD sold 12,000 in 2023, which shows how efficient BYD is at expanding into foreign markets. The European EV market grew 62%. Europe has the second most EV sales with 3 million sales this year, accounting for 14.6% of global EV market. BYD has just entered this market with a 1.1% market share. But based on its expansion in Australia, it's safe to expect quick sales growth soon. In the US, EV charging infrastructure is severely lacking, but EV sales are still forecasted to grow strongly in 2024. The North American market makes up around 8.1% of the global EV market. BYD is not currently able to enter this market due to its political turmoil with the US. Competitive positioning. Customer accessibility and loyalty. BYD offers a large range of affordable EV models that cater to both the high and low end of the market. Their dedication to offering such a wide range of choices ensures growing brand loyalty. Integrated business model. BYD operates on vertically integrated business model, which enables it to oversee and manage every aspect of vehicle production, which allows for optimal efficiency in cost, operations, and quality assurance. BYD Blade Battery. Its superior battery technology eliminates competition in the EV market. It's recognized as one of the most globally advanced because it continues to offer high energy while being safe and efficient. Even Tesla buys their batteries. Consistent fast growth, while their competitors, such as Tesla, have a larger global presence. BYD demonstrates greater performance based on performance metrics. In 2023, BYD beat Tesla at its own game and surpassed it in sales, despite only being in the Chinese market. Furthermore, their expansion into foreign markets has proved to be very efficient, as shown in the Australian markets.
What is five forces? First force, 1 out of 5, competitive rivalry. Intense competition with established companies such as Tesla, Li Auto, and NIO, and etc. And there's also rivalry between traditional diesel and gas-fueled cars. Second force, bargaining power of suppliers, 5 out of 5. BYD has acquired its own lithium mines to counter surges in lithium prices. BYD is the leading producer of rechargeable batteries, and they produce their own. BYD also produces its own chips and other important components, reducing reliance on external suppliers. Threat of new entrants, 5 out of 5. High capital investment is required for machinery, operations, and production facilities, making it hard for new entrants to enter the EV industry easily. Price wars. Established companies such as BYD have infrastructure and R&D which new entrants simply cannot match. Bargaining power of customers, 3 out of 5. Diverse customer base, low income, middle class, high income, and government. Middle to high class customers have a higher bargaining power due to larger market that they can access, yet BYD car features are more advanced than competitors, making BYD still appealing. Threat of substitutes, 4 out of 5. BYD is the leader of the global EV market. Oil-fueled vehicles still do travel longer. Government prioritizes EV research for eco-friendly transport, and EVs popular in urban areas such as downtown Vancouver because they are so convenient, they have cheap charging, and you're only going so far.
BYD Company Limited strategically utilizes its vertically integrated low-cost production to capitalize on cost advantages. This has resulted in BYD's EBIT growing by a staggering 126% this last year. At the first glance, BYD's debt looks like an issue, but after subtracting receivables and cash from its debt, its liabilities are at 318.3 billion. This may seem like a lot, but BYD's market cap is 616.1 billion. It can handle its current debt load. In December of 2023, BYD had 25.2 billion of debt, an increase of 24 billion over 1 year. Its balance sheet shows it holds 66.4 billion in cash, so it has 41.1 billion net cash. We value it at $225.2 USD.
Investment risks. The two primary investment risks to consider for BYD include political turmoil and competitor technological advancements. Challenges with trade tensions and government policies could halt its expansion in Europe, and BYD is also banned from selling their cars in US due to regulatory restrictions from the US government. However, Biden and Xi have now begun to open up discussions about improving political relations, so the arrow is pointing to a positive future for BYD in markets. Secondly, risk of competitors outpacing BYD through breakthrough technologies exists, but it is quite low. However, there's still a tiny possibility. The risk is highly mitigated by BYD's low-cost production and consistent investment in AI and R&D, which has positioned itself in a leading innovator in the electric vehicle industry, making it highly unlikely for it to be toppled.
Management and governance. Wang has been the CEO for over a decade and is known for BYD's growth due to the vertically integrated production. Regional leaders Michael Shu, BYD Europe, and Stella Li, BYD Americas, are in charge of spearheading international expansion by setting up more factories globally. Below are BYD shares. Next slide. AI considerations. It enhances safety and aids drivers in critical situations through features like lane keeping assist, auto emergency braking, and blind spot detection. AI algorithms also optimize battery usage for increased efficiency in EVs. BYD partners with NVIDIA for AI training, production, and in-car computing, utilizing the drive-through AI models for autonomous driving applications. Next. Finally,
Last
we
but
have
not
ESG considerations. BYD donates 40.66 million annually to charitable causes. BYD dedicates over 50 million hours to employee training annually. No work death related are reported in their 570,000 employee population in 2023. BYD has eliminated cobalt and nickel from their batteries to reduce environmental damage, and they've also this demonstrates commitment to environmental sustainability and human health. Thank you.
Last but not least, thank you for listening to our pitch presentation. If you have any questions, our email is linked and our phone numbers are also linked, and we will be submitting the pitch document with more information. Thank you.